Welcome back into the tutorial series in which we are looking into greater details into meshing. So in this video of details of mesh generation, we'll look into the manual setup of node merging. How can we merge multiple number of nodes on multiple different parts or different faces into single node? And we'll also look at how can we show the number of nodes, or where are the each number of nodes, or all the behavior pattern. So let's start with it. So in node merging, this is step 4 and this is the final step. So we have terminologies. The first terminology is the master geometry, from which the qualities of the element, the qualities of nodes will be copied. And then we have slave geometry, that is the geometry or the face on which the element type, the number of nodes, or all the manual setup of nodes will be copied from master geometry to slave geometry. So the geometry can be face, can be edge, etc. Then different geometries are available like this: vertices, face, and edges. Bodies are sometime available, that depends on the number of bodies, etc. And it also depends, or one thing to keep in mind is this is for adjacent faces or adjacent bodies. It is not like if there are no context, direct context between body, then also we can do node merging. That is not possible. It is only possible when we have context between two bodies. So if I have a first body which is a mobile phone and another surface or a body, then if these are in contact, then the nodes on this face can be merged with the nodes on this face. So if in this procedure we are going to combine the nodes and reduce the number of nodes. Another advantage of node merging, which generally people ignore or do not understand, is by combining the nodes, we are also taking into account that these bodies are connected, that the result from one body are directly transfer to the results on the other body. Otherwise, what would happen is, if there are different separate nodes for first body or first surface and another separate set of nodes for another surface, then there will be another approximation taking place from to transfer my results from this phase to the another phase, and that approximation will be ignored, or it is not required when we have node merge. So this is general interface, and we'll now look and go for details of how it looks in ANSYS. So let's start and go to ANSYS workbench. So I have imported another geometry in which I have a cylinder. So that is a very basic geometry. I have a cylinder and I have just split it or make some 4 quarters out of it. And when I go to model, it will open my mechanical interface, which is over here. So my geometry is this. Let me just explain the basic geometry. So this was a complete cylinder first, and then I have made 4 quarters out of it. So that's very basic. I have defined earlier also how to perform slicing of body. That was also the first basic step if we want to have manual setup of nodes. So let's go to connection and let's check the different contexts I have defined. So these are the contexts. So in over here, we can see that this is the contact bodies and this is the target body, and I am given an objective to select the contact body and the target body. So these two things I need to select, contact and target. And when I go to mesh and insert node merging, it will make a new module which is mesh edit, and over here I can select the primary geometry. So let me hide one of the body, so it is better for me. See, so this can be my master geometry or master face, which will be taken into account as a master geometry or primary geometry. So the details like how to generate node, how to generate elements, what kind of elements are to be have on this face will be considered from the primary geometry. And if I now invert visibility, so I have this another face which is the secondary geometry. So now we have made the selected the primary and secondary geometry. I can define the tolerance. So this is the tolerance. That means that how many so what is the maximum separation between these two surfaces? So since these two surfaces are bonded for me, I can put a very small size. So this is 10 mm. The diameter is around, or the radius is around 10 mm. So I can put maybe 0.5 mm, which is enough in this case. But if I want to have, or if my bodies are having some separation between them, I can put 1 mm, 2 mm as per my requirement. So these were the controls. And after doing this, you will also have face a message which says that you have reduced the number of elements by this, performing node merging. So if I click on update mesh over here, it will start updating my mesh. So show all bodies. So this is an extra part which is not required, or that is an extra part. So I perform node merging, and I got a message, separate message, that manual node merging. Let's check the message so it's easier for you to understand. So the manual node merge operation has merged 216 nodes. What does that mean is, it would have double the number of nodes in the first sense, and now it has reduced it to reduce it by 216. Now let me explain you a very specific feature where can we find the display, or where the nodes are available, where can we look the number of nodes and other options. So in the preference, in the display group, we can go to preference, and over here we have an option to show the node number. So we can click over here and it will show the number. So we'll have around 25,000 nodes in our geometry. So I can apply the change. So now we can see that since we did the node merging on this face, you remember that, right? We applied the node merging on that face, right? This is the face. So when I check this mesh, you can see that there are only single number of nodes. So this is 125, or maybe 2125, 2937. So there is only one node at this intersection of face, but there are multiple nodes. So exactly there are two nodes at this intersection. So at each point, there is a node which is related or a part of this body, and another node which is a part of this body. So there are two nodes at the same location. So by the process of node merging, we have reduced the number of nodes. So this is also a very useful feature. If you are using student version and want to reduce the number of nodes marginally by 200, 500, 1000, 2000, then we can apply this procedure. So we'll stop over here. Thank you.